Hello. Today I'm going to talk to you about purpose and survival. The difference is happiness. Most of you who have read or been to the human state model teaching, you would know that we talk about two essential elements of the human state. One state is the true state, the one that you're born with, what we call the heart state, the heart and the higher mind. And the other is the state of the egoic mind or the monkey mind that is made up of the lower mind and the animal mind. Now, much of the lower mind and the animal mind is designed for survival. What do you mean by survival? It means that you are programmed in that space to do nothing beyond that which enables you to maintain your life and your identity. So it means that all you ever do in your life is to keep that conforming to the identity. For example, you might say, I am intelligent. So what happens to you is then all of your life is now a drive to prove you're intelligent. Whether it is a conversation that you're having, it's the kind of jobs you do, whether you go to study, you're driven with the desire to prove your intelligence. How about if you say, I'm stupid? If you're stupid, what you do is you have that story in your mind and you keep that perpetuated in your life and keep that alive. You cannot do anything beyond that. So, you will not study when you're given time to study. When you're sitting down to study and someone forces you to study, you will sit there and let your mind roam everywhere because you have a story saying, I'm stupid. And that is what it is, to keep that identity alive. You can't change that unless you're willing to give up that identity. So we come to this conversation of survival. And what form does it take? All of your life, as you travel through your life, every part of it is about survival. Have a good look. One of my clients, a close friend of mine, who is a CEO of a very interesting company, lives in a fabulous home, drives around in expensive multi-$100,000 cars, and travels overseas on holidays and trips. What you must understand with him is that his whole world is being driven. His whole life is actually being driven, not by what purpose he has, but by keeping his identity alive. So he had this identity, and the need to keep that identity alive is what has given him all these things. So do you think he's happy? I went to sit with him one day, and we were having a few drinks and a bit of a chat. And I noticed that for many years I've been noticing that he's been very stressed. And I have brought that up a couple of times, and he never shared anything with me. That particular day, he was very, very stressed. So I pointed it out again and said, I noticed that you're very stressed. Would you like to talk about it? And he turned around to me and he said, you know what? I have been so scared to talk to you because I was scared of the truth. I said, really? And he said, all my life, I had this desire to do something. I felt a great purpose that I had something to contribute to this world. And all my life I have done amazing jobs, earned lots of money, had great, CEO, beautiful home, beautiful wife, 2 beautiful children, perfect family, holidays, all the wonderful things. But I never felt like I had any purpose. He said, my purpose has nothing to do with the work I'm doing. The work I'm doing is all about, I don't know. It's all about something that I have no idea what it is. So I smiled. And he shared with me his utter misery. He didn't like to get up on Monday morning because work was so painful. That is what happens when we are surviving. Because we didn't come here to this earth to survive. We didn't come here to survive. We came here to learn about ourselves and to live our purpose. And the test of survival is to help us build the strength and resilience that we need to go beyond survival and seek out, find our purpose and to live it. Now that is an interesting place, isn't it? Those of us who are willing to give up our egos and our need inside those egos to substantiate our identity through the ownership of homes and husbands and wives that fit the certain molds, and children who fit other molds, and cars and prestigious jobs or unprestigious jobs, whatever the story is, whatever the life that we are leading, which is driven not by who we really are, but by the identity that we have created in the process of building our lower mind and the animal mind. And that identity's need to be validated and kept alive. So, if you dare to reach inside yourself and let go of all of that stuff and say, you know what, I'm going to walk away from all these riches and all these wonderful things till I see what I really want. And then go back, get those riches that you have accumulated with so much pain, and use them to create your purpose. And that purpose will come from your core, from your heart, from within you. It will not come from here. Find your purpose. Go out and look for it. Get to know yourself. See who you have been as you faced all the troubles and traumas of your life. How have you triumphed over fear? Have you learned to love beyond fear? Have you faced rejection, failure, and betrayal, and gone beyond them to love those who mocked us, who rejected us, who betrayed us? Have you? If you have, then your purpose will start becoming alive. And when that purpose becomes alive in you, you will become alive. And that is happiness. To be alive. To know every moment that the life you lead is the reason why you're here. It is the true purpose of your life on earth. Now have a think about that. This is the work we do. And I love watching human beings discard the stories in their minds, let go of all the grandiose B/S that surrounds them, and reach in and find the truth, the purpose, the love of human beings, the love that they generate through that purpose. Isn't that a wonderful dream? Isn't that a wonderful place to live? I thank you for listening to me, and I look forward to hearing of your purpose exploding upon this world and transforming it with its greatness. I'm privileged to be of service to you. Thank you.